Hey up, welcome back. Right, so today I've got these new Halford's Advanced pry bars to take a look at. They are relatively new to the market, and well, I've been using them quite a bit lately, doing, oi, like I was saying before the dog interrupted, I've been using them quite a bit lately. If you follow channel, you'll know I've moved into a new house, and I've been using these for getting like all skirting boards off and everything like that. And it was like, I was looking at them and I'm thinking, you know what, they're actually pretty good, these. So I've had a look. I've noticed there's actually no videos on them, so there you go. I thought I'd do a quick review, give you a up close look at them, and see if I can find something that I can pry a bit of weight on, you know, just to see what they're like, basically. Up to now, my experience of these has been pretty good. For the price as well, I can't remember exactly how much they were, but I know they weren't expensive. So yeah, let's have a closer look, show you what they look like. I mean, it's not much of a review, you know, it is just a bar of steel that's slightly bent with an handle on it, but I'm quite impressed with them so far, so let's have a look at them. Right, so as you can see, we've got three different sizes. Got your little stubby one, which is alright for doing small, tight to get to spaces. Got your nice longer one and your medium size one. So, you know, I had to get all three. It'd be rude not to. So first off, all I'm going to do is we'll start with little one. It has got a solid tip on it, which I found were useful to be able to hit it with hammer. There were some that I was doing that I needed to actually get. I think it was the long one that I used, and I needed to hammer on the end to be able to gouge the end, the point in behind something, which worked brilliantly. But we'll start with this little one. As you can see, it's approximately, well, the rubber section is approximately 115mm, or about 4.5 inch. The little metal tip is roughly about 18mm, you know, close to 3/4 of an inch, and the diameter of it is about the same. As for the little heel bar section on end, we've got 70mm in length, which is 2 3/4 of an inch, and it's actually made out of like 6mm square bar, which is approximately 1/4 of an inch square. As for the heel section, we've got probably about 30° bend. I haven't got my angle finder to hand at the moment, so I can't tell you what the angle is. As for the blade size, that's roughly, looking at that, we're about 11mm on the width of the blade, and it tapers down. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Tapers down, and you've got a little bit of a chisel point on the back edge, you know, chamfered, so it's nice and flat on the top edge, which that allows you to sort of gouge in, you know, get under stuff a bit better. The overall length of this is about 200mm, you know, round about 8 inch. Gear take a couple of mil here and there. So yeah, it's slightly textured handle. It feels rubbery, you know, it's not an hard, well, it is hard, but it's got a nice feel to it, and it just fits, it does fit in the hand really nicely. to be honest. I think they've cracked it with this handle design. It is a really nice grip handle. So we'll move on to the middle size one, which you can see it's a little bit chunkier. I'll just hold these up together. As you can see, it steps up a size on the handle as well. So we'll have a look what we've got here. On the rubber section itself is about 4 3/4, 120mm. The metal section on end is about 3/4, and it's about, yeah, it's about 1 inch, 25mm that way. As for the metal section, it's about, what we got there, it's about 11mm square. Yeah, maybe 10, 11, yeah, it's more 11mm square what we've got there. The blade, what we've got with this, we've got, it's about 19mm. Just let me have a proper look at that. Yeah, we've got about 19mm on the width of that. Same again. You might be able to see that chamfer on the end a little bit better on this one, with it being a bigger one. As you can see, I've been using these. They are a nice black finish on them, but as you can see, it does scuff up fairly easy. You're not going to have them looking nice shiny black for long. It does wear off pretty fast. I have given these a clean with some brake cleaner before making this video, because they were really dusty and filthy, you know, ripping plasterboard off and everything. So the overall length on this one, we are at 15 3/4 inch, so pretty much 400mm with that one. It's a nice weight. Same again, the handle is slightly bigger, but it is still really comfortable to hold. Works really great. You know, I've not really had much use for the small one yet, but these two larger ones I have used quite a lot while I've been doing this. As you can see, the handles on these are identical. The square section bar is the same. The only difference in these two is the length. So on the longer one, the length on this is nearly 600mm, you know, 23.5 inch. So the length difference in them is about 8 inch, you know, 200mm difference in the length. As for the spade end, you know, as you can see, pretty much identical in every way. It is literally just this one's 8 inch longer than this one. Overall, I'm very impressed with them. They've been really useful in some of the jobs that I've been doing. I've not had a chance to do any work on the car at the minute, but these are going to be really useful for using when you're working on car as well. That's what they're mainly for, but I've been using them for doing housework, ripping plasterboard off and plaster off at walls and coving and all that sort of crap. These have been a godsend. So I'll just see if I can rig something up that I might be able to just get quite a bit of, you know, force trying to pry something, just so you can see. Ideally, if I got all my blacksmithing vice set up and everything, which I haven't at the minute, but I could have just put it in vice and swung on it a bit just to see what it's like. Not sure what steel it's made out of. I'm guessing it could possibly be spring steel or something like EM40B, which is like what they make crankshafts out of and stuff like that. I'm not entirely sure. I know if I were making it, I'd probably make it out of EM40B, but that's just me. Like I say, you can kind of see it's a little bit of wear from where I've been hitting it into stuff. Looks like there might be a little bit of a dint in that corner, whether that's just an imperfection or whether it's due to the wear. But as you can see, this one is the most used one so far. Yeah, overall, like I say, really impressed with them. Really nice, comfortable handles, good selection on the lengths, really useful to have in your toolbox. So let's see if we can get set up and get a little test. Just try it on this bit here. That is full of water as well, so there's a lot of weight there. Yeah, so that were a quick test. There were quite a lot of weight there. Like I said, that water butt was totally full with water, and there were like 10 or so slabs under that, and it lifted it up no problem. You know what I mean? It's still straight, it's not bent it. I wish I could demonstrate it on something a bit better, but at the minute, until I get sorted and get my work area sorted out and everything, that's best I can do at the minute. As for would I recommend getting them? Yeah, I would. I think they're really good for the price. Like I say, I can't remember exactly how much they were. I know they weren't over expensive. If I can find them, I will put a link in the description, but I know last time I looked, Halfords didn't have these on the website. They might have now, so I'll put a link in the description if they have. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting some, get them. They're absolutely brilliant. Come in really useful. Like I say, it was a godsend being able to rip all skirting board off. Easy as out with this, just whack it in back, popped it straight off. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with these. Highly recommend them. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.